this film from a male point of view. First up is that controversial movie, Do the Right Thing. Now, I really like little Spike Lee's courage in making this film. I especially like the way he mixed the racial tension with the violence in order to give his message, do the right thing. Come on out the closet, don't be afraid to be who you is.
If your breasts drop any lower, they're gonna be knees.
Oh my God.
Somebody help me. I'll give you 5 of these, but I don't want to get none of that dog spit on my hands.
If it kills you, Frank.
It will. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. We'll have a bottle of Ripple and a
Please, an executive producer, Keenan Happy Lands.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Tribeca, for hosting this, and thank you to all of you for being here. I'm excited to have this conversation tonight. So, how did everyone enjoy?
For all this stuff, man, it's like a warehouse sale. We got the show the first time. All right, we got for your automotive needs. We got car phone. We got car stereo. We got car alarm. And if you act now, we can probably get the car. My best friend from like day one in the industry. We literally auditioned together at the Improv here in New York, and we were the only 2 black people online. And so we sort of bonded right there, and that's how our dreams started together. And we did Hollywood Shuffle first, and it was, you know, for us, stand-up was our background, so sketches was like the first writing that we ever did. And actually, when we did Hollywood Shuffle, we wrote all the sketches first, and then wrote the movie, because we didn't know how to write a movie. And so from there, we took that same sort of partnership, and we went and we did Partners in Crime. That was the follow-up to Hollywood Shuffle. So it was, I think, more training than it was precursor, because In Living Color was a different kind of animal. It was more, just had more intent behind it, and was more in your face, and yeah, the energy of it was just a little bit different, but Partners in Crime was definitely the...
Mic up.
Oh, sorry. Okay, she was basically inspired by some of the women in my neighborhood that we grew up with that would just sit around on the bench all day talking about people's kids. I won't name anyone in particular, but she knows who she is. She's famous now. You can't tell her she's not a star, because she knows who she is. She knows I immortalized her as Benita. But anyway, yeah, so that's how the Indie Trail came into existence. And I used to have so much fun. I used to have so much fun doing that, you know.
He said, right here, you're gonna hit the you're gonna hit the window of the car. Just do something Michael would do, like. And then at the end of the sketch, just do something, say something that's Tommy. So when the police put the handcuffs on me, I just said, I guess I am black. Our camera department, the writers, the actors, even makeup. We all would come up on the stage while sketches were going. People knew what was going on. We were all laughing by the end of the night, all of us, cameramen, everybody. It was like one big party. So what you guys saw was a fraction of the fun that we were having back there.
Politics.
my knowledge of trans, gay, LGBTQT culture, I say that because I'm trying to get all the letters out, is different. You know, I have evolved from then. But back then, what I would say is there was never any malice in our portrayal of these gay men. You understand? At least from my perspective at that time. But it was very much of its time.
Yeah, I agree that the characters, but I think that the sketch could be done today. I think that we have more information about gay culture, so we can make it even funnier.
Maybe we would have gay cast members.
Yeah, right,
That's
exactly.
a different
Now,
perspective.
I think we would actually
That's a whole
have
other
gay cast
thing.
members to do it. But like David said, the whole
Fox later on, and I'm curious as to like what you think about the shows that have come in its wake that have, you know, adopted some of the DNA of your show. Something like Mad TV, which came out right after the show ended. Even Chappelle's show, Key and Peele. Yeah.
Well, I thought that of all the ones that came after, the Chappelle show to me was sort of the next evolution. I thought he did a great job. And then after him, I thought Key and Peele. You know, and the next evolution after that, I thought that those guys, you know, it's difficult to kind of find your voice, and I think that those guys definitely, you know, they like you said, they did it the right way. It's like it's okay to be inspired by, but you don't want to duplicate, you know. So I was inspired by Richard Pryor, you know, and those guys were inspired by Living Color, but they took that inspiration and created something original. And so I was very proud to see it move forward in that way. But just to go back, you know, in Living Color, we talk about legacy. If people were to look at the credits on A Living Color, I would say 80% of our staff were all women and women of color. Then we had, from the co-executive producer to the line producer, the first black woman to direct a sketch show was Terry McCoy, rest in peace. Pam Vise was head writer.
Wardrobe.
Krista Rivera, yeah, wardrobe. I mean, it was, and this was 30 years ago. You know, the things that we were able to do back then, people are fighting about now. And it's like, it ain't that hard. You just gotta do it. That's it.